Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of this video where we're going to continue in building our normal map. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can convert an image into an actual normal map here. So you can see here that what I have is a basic screw texture. This is just something I've created, and as you can see, it's not exactly perfect. I'm just going to delete this top layer here, and you can see it basically consists of this sphere and this sort of like gradients, this sort of gradients rectangle here. So I'm just going to go to transform and scale and just scale this up just a little bit so it sort of matches there. And I'm just going to duplicate these and merge these together. So let's merge these together, and now you see we have our final basic screw. So we can go ahead and we can place this in our document here and go ahead and convert that inside here, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to go ahead and do this inside this new document so you can see exactly how this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open our project, and instead of we'll click undo, and instead of clicking this create new document, we're going to go ahead and choose this little icon here in the top right, and we're going to choose this map converter. And when we do that, sorry, not the map converter, we want to go ahead and choose photo normal presets. And when we do that, we're going to be presented with these options where we can choose the type of preset in which we would like to convert this image. Now based on some of these, you can see that we have a wide selection, but we may not have the one we're looking for, and so in that particular case we have to sort of judge and look at one that we may think may yield us the best result, and then we can go ahead and modify that. Now we could, if we want to, go ahead and choose like maybe this height to normal might be useful. We could go ahead and choose a full spectrum, which will give us a lot of control, and or we could go ahead and I guess for this one maybe we could choose this cobblestone. That might be useful. So I'm not really too sure. I'm going to go ahead and maybe try this height to normal and see the effect that gives us. So I'm going to select that, and it will be highlighted with this purple outline, and we'll go ahead and choose active document. And when we do that, what that will do is it will duplicate that into a new layer, and this will then give us the final result. So once we've done that, you can see that we now have access to these properties where we can go ahead and deal with these sliders if we'd like. And we can also go ahead and choose 3D and just see exactly what this gives us. So hopefully this gives us a pretty good result in terms of what we're looking for. I'm going to go ahead and move the lights, and I'm going to change this to a plane here. So you can see what exactly this does. It actually makes this beveled outwards, which I guess is not really what we want in this particular case, but you can see the rest of the screw is actually pretty good. So I guess we could try and play around with some of these settings, but what I'm going to do instead here is I'm actually just going to duplicate this and bring this to the top, and I'm going to hold this, press B, and I'm going to actually grab the eyedropper here, press B, and then you just go ahead and paint this in like so, and then I'm just gonna merge these together, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that normal in again. So I'm gonna go to photo normal presets, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose this height. And the reason I'm really choosing height is because this basically is a black and white image, which is sort of simulating the information of a height map, I guess. So with that done, I'm gonna go ahead and choose 3D. And we're going to see how this looks on the mesh, and I think this actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to something like this, and as you can see that this actually does a pretty good job. So once we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually merge all these. So I'm going to go to merge selection, I'm going to press Ctrl C, and I'm actually going to paste this into a Control V. And the reason I'm doing that is I actually just want to select the normal information. So I hold the left control here. It's just a sort of quick tip here. I hold the left control and click the actual image, and it will create the selection around the normal. And then I can go Control X, which will bring this out, and then I can just go ahead and Control V into here, and I can go to transform and scale, and basically we can place these screws wherever we like. So I'm going to go ahead and place one here, and we can just then go ahead and duplicate these around as much as we want. So I'm going to do that and this, and these may be a little bit too big, but it's okay. We can go ahead and change the overall size of this if we want later. I'm going to go ahead and open up the 3D, and I'm going to change this like so, and you can see that our screws are actually on our panel here. Now obviously these are all nice and even, so we could then go back through these, and I'm just going to delete these 4 for now, and I'm going to make this a little smaller. So transform, scale, make this a little smaller, something like this I think will do. And so again, I can go ahead and duplicate these and move these around, and I can also go to transform, free transform, and I can just sort of rotate these around, and this will just add some variation here. So let's go to transform and edit. I'm going to go ahead and just free transform, as I think this is going to be the best results here. I'm going to take the bottom layer, duplicate this, and go to free transform and do something like that. And then if we go ahead and open up our 3D, we can see the effect that this has, and you're going to be able to see those updates. Let's go ahead and change this. Now, as I said, it's probably best that you keep this on a second screen if you have one, and you'll be able to see these updates in real time here. So as you can see, we're able to build these panels, and so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause this video and go ahead and do that for the rest of these panels, and then I'll bring you back after that, as I don't want to sort of waste your time in doing that process over and over again. So we are back here, and we have gone ahead and, or at least I've gone ahead and added these screws to various different locations here, just in the corners, and you can see I have this very long list of layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of these, and I'm going to go ahead and choose merge layers, and once we've done that, we can go ahead and choose 3D, and then we will be able to see the actual results here. So let's go ahead and change this down to plain, and you can see that now we have all these screws in different locations. So that looks pretty cool. So what we can do next is go ahead and add smaller, finer details if we'd like, and once we've done that, we will be complete. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and in the next video we're going to finish this up. So please subscribe, like, and leave any comments for any future tutorials in the description or in the comments below. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.